makers have been using cheater fabric for a long time. It's pre-printed fabric that allows you to quickly pull a quilt together. So I'm applying that same concept to collage. So I'm going to show you how to create quirky characters using cheater collage sheets. Let's get started. So this two-part series is going to be more about playing like with paper dolls than actually having to collage pieces together. I know that while some of you really enjoyed the 6-part series that we just went through, it was still difficult for you to figure out how to put pieces together in order to come up with a quirky character. So I started thinking about this and went through a couple of websites trying to find collage sheets that I thought might work for you. And I came upon a couple that I think are going to work perfectly. And it's from Crowabout Studios again, and I'll show you those sheets in just a moment. But what I want to show you are some of the things that you can make with those sheets. And I will be showing you how to do that in this 2-part series. So today's going to be all about the introduction and what we're going to make, some of the things we're going to make, not everything, and then what you're going to need. So this is an ATC that you're seeing right in front of you. And it's, again, super simple to make. This is just one piece, this quirky guy. And I'll show you how to make that. This is a postcard. And again, very simple. This is the back. A lot of doodling on this. And then here are two things. These are friendship journals now. And these are made out of envelopes and super fun to make and share. And so I'll just kind of walk you through this just to show you. And this is a little ATC that I put in here in a tuck spot. And then another tuck spot with a little quirky guy hanging out there. And then your letter can go right in here. I like to use index cards. And there's the back. And then here's another one. Same kind of a quirky character. And this guy, I have, so it's the big head, oops, the big head here. And I put him on a card and he pulls out. So see how I wanted to kind of have something a little bit different. And then again, this will be like a currently or something you want to write about. And then here are 2 more cards using paper that comes in the kit. And then back here is where I have the letter. And another quirky character. And you can see I finally used those legs that were on our other sheet. So I put them on there. So you're going to be able to use some of the items that you had in your previous collage sheets. So these are just a few of the things. So let me show you what you're going to need. And then we'll dive into this a little further. So you're going to need the usual things that we always talk about. A large pair of scissors, a bone folder, a small pair of scissors, a glue stick, a burnishing cloth, and then you will need some cards. If you're going to make this, then you're going to need note cards with envelopes. I went to the Dollar Tree and I bought one of their little sets, and it works perfectly. You want the note cards and an envelope. It can be bigger or smaller. Probably not smaller, but it can definitely be bigger if that's what you want. But this size seems to work well. The reason why I like the Dollar Tree is I like their envelopes better than Target's dollar spot ones. But whatever you've got, you need that. And then some index cards. I just picked these up at the Dollar Tree. And I like them because they're really thin. And so if you can find those or whatever you have, just this makes great writing surfaces for your friendship journal. Okay, and then you're going to need 2 kits. I have 2 kits plus an option kit. So let me walk you through these because they are absolutely fantastic. So this one's called Wild Things, and it's where this came from, and this, and the head of this one, and that. So I'm going to show you, I know many of you had trouble in printing out. I'm going to walk you through that before this video ends so that you can understand exactly what you need, and I think it'll make it easier. So this consists of this collage sheet and this one, which is where this guy came from, and this, and this. And these are perfect ATCs, which is why I really liked it. And then I also, when I printed these out, I printed them out also at 75%. And the reason I did that was these fit on an ATC card perfectly if you do them at 75%. So whether your printer can do it or you go and have them copied and have them copied at 75%, it's kind of good to have these, but you don't have to. So that's the first kit. It's called Wild Things Collage Sheet. It's $4.50 US, and I will put the link below so that you'll go directly to those kits. This one's called WOOT Digital and Printable Kit, and it's $5.50, and this is packed. It's got so much stuff. So I'll just quickly walk you through some of the collage sheets. And you can probably see how this is going to be like playing with paper dolls. There are so many combinations that you can do. And I love this borders. It's awesome. Then this is, I use this also in my work, but it's really meant to be a sample of all the papers that are in this. And I don't think I have all of the papers printed out, but I'll show you some of them, because the papers are fantastic. That's just numbers. They're so colorful and bright. They're awesome. And then it also comes with alphas, all different sizes, which I've used quite a bit. And then it comes with words. So two sheets of words, that and that. And if you don't think that I haven't used these, look at my sheets. They're all holy. Look at that. I've used them a ton. I love them. And even if you don't use them in this project, which you will, I know you will, but you can use them in a lot of other different things, which is the beauty of these digital downloads, because you can use them in a lot of other things. So this Miss U was part, these are from the alphas, and then the U is in here somewhere. And so that's how I put those together. And then the last one that is optional, but it really has some nice things, is called Border and Bits Collage Sheet, and it's $4.50 US. And this is just a lot of borders, and they're really good for a lot of different things, even in your journals. So I'll just take you through these and let you look at them. Bits and pieces, they help to form a border if you need anything that has a border. And again, same thing, great for your ATCs if you want to make those. Okay. So those are the 3 sheets, and again, I will have those linked in the description box so you can go directly. And for class 1, we'll start out with these 2 friendship journals, and I'll show you how to make those. And then class 2, I've got some other items. We'll work on the ATC and the postcard for sure. And then I have a couple other things that I think you'll like. One that you can put in your craft room, and it'll be super fun. So let me show you how to get these quirky characters onto your computer and download and print it out. When you get ready to download, this will be the screen that you'll be looking at. And right now we're looking at Wild Things. And this only has one download that you have to deal with. So it's super simple. So just go ahead and click on Wild Things Collage Sheet and download that. The next one is WOOT. And this has a lot of downloads. Now, if you do digital collage, you're going to want to download everything if you think you're going to do that. I just get the ones that I want to print out. I want them in printable format because I don't really do digital collage and it takes up a lot of memory. So what you're going to need on this one is called Printables and Papers 1 and Papers 2. And that's all you're going to need. Just download those 3 files. And finally, if you go with Borders and Bits, which I told you is the optional kit, there's only 1 file for that. Just download that 1 file and you'll have everything you need. So after you get them downloaded, you want to go ahead and print them. And I printed mine on 8.5 by 11 paper, just plain old copy paper. I think mine is 20 pounds. These are printed on a mixture of laser and inkjet. So I have both in here. And the inkjet works just fine. So go ahead and get those printed. And then what I do, and you know this, I cut everything up and throw it in a bag. And I would recommend you do that as well. And the reason I'm saying that is if you go ahead and cut out these, if you go ahead and cut out these pieces, it's easier to play with them. And let me show you how to play with them. So I just took a few pieces out. There's certainly way more that we could do. So I have some heads. Let me get the heads separated from the bodies so you can see. So I just cut a few bodies out of the sheet. Okay, and then here's some heads. And in some cases I left the neck on and others I did not. So let's see. You could put one, see how you can just stick that on there like that. Let me zoom in just a little bit. So you can just put the head on there like that and you have a quirky character. You can take this one and put it on there like that and you have another quirky character. And that's what's really fun about this. So if you like this one better, just stick it on there. And let's see, we can even put it on here. Okay, here's one that it doesn't have a neck, and we could put it on here like that, and it would look just fine. This is one from the other collage kit, and you could stick it on there like that. And even if I happen to cut the neck off this one, there's one with a neck. Like that. But you can even put them on without a neck. Just put them on there like that and it looks great. So you can see the possibilities. It's endless. It's just incredible. Oh, and here I had a little hat that was on one of the sheets. So again, you could just stick that on there if you want, and we'll use this body. And you've got the quirkiness that you want without having to put all the pieces together. So I think you're going to really like this. I think it'll be fun for you. Now, one thing I wanted to tell you, on the note cards, I didn't mention this. These are approximately, let me get the raw cards. And you do want the actual note card too. And I am left-handed, so I have to be careful if it's slick inside, because it will just, if I ended up writing on this like you might want to do, it will just smear. So it could be slick on that side, but just not on the inside if you have that problem. You could always cover it with paper too. But I like these. They're the perfect size. So I think they are about 4 by 5 1/4, just about. And the envelopes are 5 1/2 by 4. So they work perfectly. So if you can find something along that line, it will fit this project. So I hope you can see the possibilities and all the fun that you might have just playing with these. And if you do keep them in a paper bag, you can just dump them out and then start pulling them together. I'm kind of liking this guy right here. He could be really cute. So there you go. So I hope to see you on class 1. Go get your kits, start cutting them out, and then I'll see you back here and we'll start making the friendship journals like this. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.